everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Book's Factory. Hi. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Low-key stream tonight. Very low-key. We're just chilling. Playing some more World of Warcraft. Gonna be doing some questing. Learning a little bit more. I've got a whole bevy of quests that I need to do. I've got a giant mess. Ooh, that's way down. Whew, way down. There we go. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, let me see, because there is some stuff that I want to do that I have access to doing now. Last stream we did some, I don't know if I did the dungeon on stream. We did Scarlet Monastery. I don't know if I did that on stream. We did the library. We did not do it on stream because I commented about how I'd have to read all these books. We absolutely didn't do it on stream because it would have been incessant about reading books. So we are level 32 now. I got a bunch of buffs too. We're doing pretty fantastic, making a lot of progress. I'm really happy with it, but look at all these quests that have popped up now. Quests that, I have to do, right? There's a bunch. There's a big one that I have to do that I saw, and I was like, ooh, I have to wait. I can't do this, not on stream. There's a quest here in Tinkertown.
You're a tall one.
If my calculations are correct, the wheel will soon be obsolete. I have to make the choice of whether to select gnome engineering or goblin engineering. My engineering has now hit the part where I start to specialize. And I asked myself this question of which one do I pick? Here's the thing. Gnome engineering deals with a lot of weird stuff. It's just weird, just silly things. Goblin engineering is explosives and damage and practical applications of things. But I'm not a man who is practical. And while I use explosives a lot with my hunter, I'm not going to go the way of goblins. I have to be gnome, right? I have to play weird stuff. Gnomish engineering makes mounts. Kuno, see, there you go. I looked at the recipes and stuff like this, and there's a gnome engineering recipe for a device that makes the world larger. It doesn't make me smaller. It makes the world larger. And I want that. It doesn't do anything of importance except for just mess with the world. I want to spend all my time in that space. So, engineering at the expert level breaks into two disciplines, gnome and goblin. Gnome engineering represents by far the superior of the two. It's about the construction of wonderful gadgets and devices that make life better. Bogus, read this manual. If you want to learn more on gnome engineering, then take that manual to Tinkmaster Overspark here in Ironforge. Remember, membership is permanent and prevents joining the other disciplines, so make sure you're sure before finishing the tasks. Yeah, I want this. I want this. Give me the manual. Let's read it. The engineering disciplines. Well, it is arguable which race first devised the science of engineering on Azeroth. There's little argument as to which races are the main proponents of it in modern times, the gnomes and the goblins. Their dedication to engineering as a collective whole has not only fueled fantastic inventions in what is arguably a magical age of invention, but it also fueled their intense racial rivalry. Nowhere is this more evident than in their divergent disciplines. Gnome engineering. The gnomes as a race tend to excel in the design of items intended to manipulate and control the world around them. While they maintain a cursory understanding of explosives and weaponry, gnome engineering focuses instead on items that quite literally try to make life easier and more accessible. It is a discipline of theoretical possibilities made reality through gnomish know-how. Some possibilities, however, are never fully realized. Goblin engineering. As a race that finds itself as neutral in almost every conflict, goblins have taken great steps to turn science into profit. They embrace the practical applications of engineering as evident in their radical designs of explosives, firearms, and machinery. Goblin engineering only maintains a passing interest in engineering theory. Their inventions usually don't have the issue of not working, but rather working too well. It is certainly not for the faint of heart. discipline study. Gnomes and goblins protect their knowledge from each other to such lengths that it is nigh impossible to access both sets of disciplines simultaneously. Each race, regardless of political affiliation, keeps the knowledge of these disciplines available only to those who agree to forego pursuit of the other's discipline. If a student chooses to embrace gnome engineering, for example, then no knowledge of goblin engineering will ever be made available to them. Permanent decision. The previous section highlighted an important point about the two engineering disciplines that must be reiterated for the sake of education. A decision to engage in either of the two disciplines means that the opposing discipline's schemata will not be available for study. While such finality may be daunting to the layman engineer, the seasoned one understands that gnomes and goblins guard their secrets with a complete fervor. Some knowledge is always better than none. Quotes. You want to know about goblin engineering? Try asking one of their best and brightest engineers about it. I think his name is Nubby Stumpfingers. Want to know why he's named that? That's goblin engineering. Ringo Tragediction. Say what you want about us goblins, but I will tell you this. We have explosives. Yaz Nitrospork, Goblin Bombardier. More quotes. Know that feeling you get when you finish making something and turn it on for the first time to experience the power and joy of invention as your device springs to life? Gnomes don't. Nix Sprocketspring, Master Goblin Engineer of Gadgetson. Engineering's about taking fantasy and making it fantastic. Rovis McCrankenspank. I'm with Rovis. That's who I'm with. We're being like gnome engineers. That's absolutely what we're doing.
Hey.
I am Tinkmaster Oberspark, and I am the chief architect for modern gnomish engineering principles in the world today. It is my job to ensure that the power of invention continues to shine brightest from our arc-like spanners than anywhere else. Also, if you happen to know a good schematic for radiation elimination, we just so happen to be in the market for one right now. Yes, what needs of yours might I address today? Clearly I have the time to do such since all I do is stand here while our beloved city lies in a cloud of irradiated death. Young engineer interested in pursuing the one true discipline of engineering. Well, forgive my melodrama, friend. While our situation remains dire, it still is always a good day to see another engineer respond to the clarion call of true engineering.
You have a great day now.
I am Tinkmaster Oberspark. Oh, yeah. Bam. Gnome engineering is about engineering theory shaped to serve our needs. Our schemata allows us to make devices that control the world around us. The manual you read covered this. The manual also covered our ages-old oath of secrecy on our schemata. Once you become a gnome engineer, that's that. There's no access to goblin engineering at all. If you still want to become a gnome engineer, sign this document, pledge your lifelong secrecy, and speak with me again. Think about it carefully.
Off and away. Salutations.
Oh, I gotta sign. Let's sign.
Pleased to meet you.
If you sign the document and are ready to hand it to me, then that is that. The secrets I will share with you are of such a magnitude that the signing of the Pledge of Secrecy is absolutely critical. I signed one, as did my brother and sister gnome engineers. You'll be joining quite the auspicious fold, Engineer Bogus. Welcome aboard, Bogus. You soon shall have access to the most advanced engineering schemata anywhere on Azeroth. Now that you have committed yourself to the pursuit of the knowledge, it is time to examine your gnome-oriented engineering work. From there, we'll help you build a plan to maximize your gnome engineering talents. If you're ready to make some truly fantastic devices, then you've come to the right place, and I can see you're a skilled engineer, but I want some samples of your work. What I hope to do, though, is to analyze your craftsmanship for ways to emphasize gnome-oriented techniques in your future efforts. I need the following samples: 6 mithril tubes, an accurate scope, and 2 advanced target dummies. Oh, not quite there for mithril yet.
Be seeing you.
We'll get there, my friend. Ah, Sakret!
Fantastic.
Let's go. I have other quests here that I need to do. Sakura, of course, is here to be my wingman and protector, as always. Oh my gosh. Game? Okay. I was like, I could not leave. Look at these quests. We have quests to do. I mean, I have to follow the quest lines of my fellow dwarves. There's work to be done in Desolus. I don't know if I'm level enough for this, but let's do it. It's an atrocious place befouled by centaur and other nasties, but if you're looking for a good week's honest work, then head there, meet with Kreldig Ungor, and tell him I sent you. You can find him holed up at Nigel's Point. It's a little cozy camp hidden in the mountains of northern Desolus. Just head east if you enter from the Stone-Talon Mountains. It's easy to miss, so be on the lookout.
Hey, good.
Yes, I want these things. I want to go to Desolus. Sakura's reading about the histories of things.
What's on your mind?
The future's inevitable. We hurl ourselves toward it like falling raindrops to the great sea. But perhaps by studying the past, we can know what to expect and be better prepared for the unknown. Before dire troubles fell upon Lordaeron, there was a bastion of knowledge tucked away in the Tirisfell glades. It's rumored that a book called Mythology of the Titans was housed in the library of the old monastery. We were just there. Bring it to me, and perhaps together we can unlock the secrets of the past. Mythology of the Titans from the monastery, and bring it to the librarian. An Ironforge. Sakura, we were just there. What's the Desolus one? Like, what level is it? Yes. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Where's the one for Desolus? What is this? No. Crystal in the Mountains? No. Wowee, Lip, how's it going? How's it going, Lip? It's good to see you, my friend. Oh, here it is. Okay. So how do we get to Desolus? Help me, Sakura. Sakura One Kenobi. You're my only hope. Harmony. I love that we got a quest that takes us through Elftown. Oh, Elftown. All right, we can do that. So I guess then we would just recall to the one place and go to Elftown. Right? That'd probably be the right idea. Yes. Maybe? No? What's the quickest way to Elftown? Southwest then boat? Okay. Southwest. Human Town then boat. Human Town. HT. I'm going the wrong way. Southwest. Yeah, we're going to Desolus, Kuno. Yes. Did you invite Wormney? Invite Wormney.
How are you?
WP? Where are we going? Desolus.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yes. There he is, already there. Perfect. Coming to join you. I mean, if the dwarves send me to Desolus, that's where I'm going. Right? Oh, yeah. I forgot I've got a new tool. Sakura, you gave me a very fancy gun. So the other thing you gave me was a crossbow. I'm not trained in crossbows. I don't know how to become trained in crossbows. The DPS is supposedly dramatically higher. But I like my guns. I like my guns. Playing a crossbow? Mm-mm. What am I, an elf? No. Oh, the moon is out. I've got some room for quests. I got six slots. I'll be fine. Oh yeah, there's this one too. We're going back to Lochmodan. There's more stuff there, which I don't know what that's going to entail. We'll find out at some point. Because I realized we were doing a whole bunch of like human quests, and I was like, I don't want to help the humans. I want to help the dwarves. Human dwarf stuff. It's not going to be an exceptionally long string, though, because I do have to be up early tomorrow. I got so much work to do tomorrow. It's not even funny. So, like, last night, Nick and I, we beat Gateway, and my youngest was complaining about her teeth hurting. Well, the thing is that she's getting 2 adult teeth coming in, and she's losing another tooth. So, like, she is just, her gums are killing her right now. And, so she was up. We gave her pain medication, Oragel, like all that stuff. And she was up until, I kid you not, 3 o'clock in the morning with me. And it was wild. I did not sleep a wink. And so, like, I woke up, and also my oldest was complaining about an earache. And so I was like, oh my goodness. So I took care of her earache, and she's just kind of miserable. My oldest was. So I was like, okay, we're taking the day off. She didn't have to do school stuff. I was exhausted. My youngest was just complaining about her teeth. And it wasn't a cavity-related issue. It's really her gums and stuff like that where her teeth are coming in. Her adult teeth are coming in or just killing her. So, it's like having to deal with all that and being exhausted. I slept for, like, the first third of the day. Like, I was just in and out all day, being just lazy. And my kids were too. It's like the first time ever we've had, like, a legitimate lazy day, like, together. Typically, a lazy day is like, hey, you guys, you just chill and I'll do all this work. But it's a lazy day for everybody. Oh my gosh. And there he is. If you go to Stormwind and then take the boat to Darkshore, you'll need to fly to Ashtanar, then ride to the cave that takes you to Stone Talon Mountains. Run through Stone Talon until you get to Desolus. You get the flight path at Nigel's... Do I have the flight path to Ashtanar? I don't actually know. I do not know what I have. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? Hello, all you people. All you people in Human Town. I got no clue what I have and don't have. How's everybody been doing tonight, though? I hope you're all doing well. It's been really fascinating because we've been playing a bunch of WoW, right? And I've been having a really good time playing. I've been enjoying this dramatically. And I did not expect a game to take up so much stream time. I was actually kind of surprised. Because usually the Wanderlust will kick in. We've been playing this now for like over a month. Right? Has it been a month? I feel like it's been a very long time. And I've put in so many hours now. And there hasn't been that feeling or desire of wanting to move on. It has really been a consistent, like, oh, there's still stuff to do and feel good. Nothing happened. Played. Play. Oh, God, that's why. I haven't been seeing anything that people have been saying, because, again, my chat is all messed up. 2 days, 22 hours, 46 minutes. We have the flight path. We got it when we did Easter. Okay. Okay, we do have the flight path. That's good. So 50 hours or so. Which is wild to me, Sakura. Because I sat there previously and complained about not wanting to play a Japanese RPG that was that long. But a part of it's the social aspect. Only 3 days. We gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. How's it going, Mnemonic Man? Those are rookie numbers. So what's hilarious is there was an instance I was in. You guys didn't see this. I didn't stream this because I was looking for people to do the Easter event with, which we finally completed. And I was in, I was taking the boat from Ratchet to Booty Bay, and I was doing stuff there, and on my way back, the boat came, and there was a horde standing like this on the boat, and there's an alliance person on the other side, and they just stood there, and I got on the boat, and they're just standing there looking at each other, and I'm like, oh God, this is a standoff. The moment the boat moved, the Alliance guy shot the Horde dude. The Horde guy ran away. 3 shots was all it took to down the Horde guy, and there's only a difference of 2 levels between the two. 3 shots. I don't know what the hell that dwarf had done. That Alliance person had done to get 3 shots to kill somebody. That was like a level like 29 or something like that, and they were like 32 or something weird, like 31, 32. It was wild. And I was just like, and me, of course, being me that I was just like, slash emote awkwardly shifts himself into the cabin. Like, this is uncomfortable. This was a standoff. It was a delight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. How have you been, Demonic Man? What have you been playing? What have you been up to? I hope you've been doing well. Been enjoying this time. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be participating in a community get-together for local game developers in the state of Michigan. My good friend Mike, who organizes it. So he's spending my time doing that on Friday. Saturday is up in the air. I might be playing something with Mike privately. An adventure game with him. Then one of our friends, mutual friends, has made and released. You crying, bro? You okay? You got the sniffles? Chillin' in Vintage Story. Just getting steel made is a big fiddly. Never. Hey, GG, man. Good luck. You got this. You got this. Alright. I need a ride. Ashtonar, Nigel's Point Dizzles. Okay. There we go. And, so anyways, yeah, a friend of ours made a game that they just put out on Steam. It's a kind of an old school, like the old school, Sierra parser-based ones. Not the SCI stuff. The AGI stuff. Mojito's lurking. Mojito, I miss you. You're now lurking. You will be missed. I horribly miss you. Where have you been? Oh no! And he's got the flight point on their mage. Oh no. Oh no. I want to go to the middle of the water. Random waters. Why there's so many dead things over there? Evil crabs. Oh, big guy. Look at him. The Mistlash Hydra. Dude. It's wild that I see these things. I'm like, oh my god, those things look amazing. And I'm like, oh, I won't be able to beat those. And I'm like, oh, I'm level 32. I'm fine. It's weird. It's weird. Never in my entire life have I ever played an MMO where I've ever been this high a level in any MMO. Well, I mean, I guess that's not true. I did max level in Matrix Online. I did get max level in that, but max level, I believe, was actually 30 at the time. It wasn't very big. And it wasn't hard to do. But also, like, Matrix Online, a game that I very much love, that really kind of created its own unique style of MMO, is one that is not necessarily proficient in PvE or in even PvP. So it was very easy to get to that point, and there wasn't... It was very grindy, because all the missions in those games were randomly generated. You know? So there's no real, like... Or at least... And I could be corrected, and if there's any Matrix Online fans who want to correct me and tell me that I missed the point, there was no pre-made quests. So I didn't get that ability to like. We just kind of did all that stuff, and then what we did most was roleplay stuff. There was a lot of roleplay and GM events that happened that were huge, and really being in the community to get those events as they were appearing, and just really obsessing over it. And I loved it. That was one of the better MMO experiences I had, because outside of my beloved Underlight, may it forever rest in peace. Underlight, man. It pains me because the game and its Underlight in particular is such a revolutionary game. So ahead of its time in design. But it's not. It's, it was a game that came out in 1998, so no one's playing that game anymore. And those that are not. Not the most welcoming, which is a shame. And it's such a fantastic and interesting game conceptually. Kuno has played 4 days, 6 hours, and 30 minutes. There have definitely been some times where I've just been spending a lot of time doing resource management and like grinding, like getting resources and grinding, crafting stuff and that sort of thing. Oh, look at you, the great job, Aska. See, there's my level. That's my stuff. So we're here. We're in the spot. This is Desolus. Never been. I mean, we were in here in passing, apparently, and I don't remember, because we were trying to do the Easter event. Soccer says I played 3 days, 1 hour, 12 minutes on Saki. Yeah, I was going to say, Water Please has definitely had a lot more than that. All right. Time to turn in my report. Wormney says, I'm going to probably end up doing the Ashenvale quest. What's the Ashenvale quest? Tell me more.
Here there. What's on your mind?
We've got a lot going on out here in Desolus Bogus. Roten wants us to pick up some reagents for one of our clients, as well as fetch some of these lost items. Seeing as you're here to help out, why don't we get started? Glad to see the Reclaimers aren't in short supply of work. Or adventurers willing to help out. I'm Kreldig, Bogus. You made a smart move helping out the Reclaimers. Everyone needs something these days. They lost a family heirloom, a magic item, a loved one. You never can tell. But with the Reclaimers around, there's no reason for the right price. Everyone can't find what they've lost. Oh, for the illusion. What's the illusion? Is that the thing you didn't want to tell me? Because it's kind of funny? I mean, we could do that if you want. We could do that if you want to do that. We could. I could take a flight back to Ashenvale. And we could all do that together.
Be good.
Apparently there's a silly illusion. I'll take it. I'll take it, Wormney. I'll take it. I'll go to Ashenvale with you and we'll do that, because I want that illusion.
Greetings.
Sorry, I'm flying all over the place. Oh, that's a flight. So anyways, I've been just reminiscing a lot about MMOs in general and like stuff, because I was talking to some folks about design, and we've talked about this. I was talking about design in arena shooters, like the classic stuff, the Quakes and the Unreal tournaments and these sorts of things, right? How those are kind of in the downside of stuff. Not a lot of those games have been successful, those style of games, and there's not a lot of call for them. A lot of people kind of find the genre to be dead, even though I don't agree with that. Wait, you're running to Nigel's Point. Wormney, I thought it was in Ashenvale. I'm going to Ashenvale. I'm flying to Ashenvale. So I'm so confused. Anyways, so we're talking about arena shooters being dead, and I always talked about how it's been really interesting, because like Epic had the more recent Unreal tournament and how they just kind of shut it down, because it didn't have traction compared to something like Fortnite. But I think that arena shooters have a major potential to be incredibly successful. But they need to kind of change some of the weird mechanics of how they're designed. Typically with a lot of arena shooters, they make just simply arena shooters. That's it. Just the multiplayer, and that's it. And there hasn't been as much of a desire for just strictly multiplayer. And I feel that there needs to be a design change in just the kind of the structure of how these things are organized. You can storify multiplayer. And Sucker says there hasn't been any Unreal Tournament since Unreal Tournament 3. They pulled the other ones and making UT3 free. It's the second worst. Yeah. I talk about creating a social connection and excuse me. Oh, my poor throat. A social connection with your games and your community and ways to embolden community. And you can make an arena shooter. Knight Rider, it's so good to you. How goes the World of Warcraft? It's been enjoyable. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. I have little experience in this. Remney says, I love the sports game in Unreal Tournament 2003. Exactly. So it's been a lot of fun. We're playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic, so on a private server. We were talking about social structures and how we can create a better connection for players and community, a sense of community in an arena shooter style game. We take influences from games like Tron 2.0, where spectating a game can have some kind of benefit for players or have some agency in the matches. In Tron 2.0, you could spectate above 2 different matches happening all at once, and be in that space. Like, the people who are fighting can look up and see the spectators. And you can push buttons to alter the map and change things. And that was really fun and interesting. I think that that's really cool, and we can have something like this. But I also really wanted to emphasize how we can create a progression that will reward players for spectating. And betting. You guys see how that's gone when we do AI versus AI fights and how amazing that is. Do that sort of thing in arena shooters where people can spectate and use currency, the in-game currency, of course, to place bets on who they think is going to win, teams and these sorts of things, and then use that currency to get cosmetics and that sort of stuff. And also you gain currency for competing, but also just give people that opportunity to incentivize their ability to kind of watch and enjoy watching it. Naruto says allergies, cold. Sounds like your throat's a little trashed. It's cold. It's the weather change. When things warm up, it just kind of gets that way. And I'm also trying to be a little quiet too. So it's like we're getting the quiet rasp. But make it a physical space. Street Fighter 6, what it's doing with its multiplayer is really awesome. Having the battle hub, and having that ability for people to kind of spectate together and engage in social activities in a virtual space. Applying that virtual space to something like an arena shooter or a spectator lobby can really engage people more in the world and stay invested in the community. Night says, I used to get sinusitis this time of year like clockwork and in the fall until I started taking fexofenadine. What is that? And yes, I need to get it. I'm sorry, Wormney. I thought we were doing Ashenvale, so I flew back to Ashenvale. I'm sorry. Yeah. I flew to Ashenvale because you said it was there. Ashenvale quest. There's a 1-a-day tablet that helps with allergies and seasonal issues. Nice. I need it. I'm gonna look that up. So anyways, you can have a really interesting arena shooter by just creating social structures. You can create story. You can create progression in multiplayer only shooters, but that story doesn't have to be you are the protagonist in this big bad world. You can really make it be something more about your career as a person in an arena shooter and like the progression of this. But they have the added benefit of being the blank slate characters. Don't go and have like, oh, iconic character so-and-so with these stories. No. remove that. Keep it blank slate, because then when you work with cosmetics, you have a lot more agency in player customization and giving them the freedom to be able to be who they want to be. Oh, my youngest is up. Hey, kiddo. You need to go to bed, kiddo. Talk to mama. I love you. You need to get some sleep, okay? Your teeth hurting you? No? Are they hurting you or no? I can't be with you 24/7, my darling. Mama's upstairs sleeping. You want to go sleep with her? No, up there, okay? I love you, but I can't stay with you every day, all day. Okay. I'll be right back. Should I be taking the flight back to Desolus? I'm in I'm in Ashenville right now. Astronar, right? Is that where I need to be? If I need to take a flight, I can do that while I go help my youngest. Hold on. 1 second, Winnie. Hi, kiddo. Oh, I know. I love you. I love you so much. My youngest is having just a hard time. I'll give you some medicine for your mouth. I got you some stuff. Some Orajel. It's going to help you, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Whee! I got Hello, I'm back. Let's see. Let's get quests. Yeah, sorry. No, my youngest still have bothering her teeth, so I'll give her some more gel. Hopefully that helps her. Fingers crossed. She's struggling. Alright. Who should I be talking to?
Hello. Goddess, watch over you.
To that, yeah, so she's got an adult tooth coming in, and it's a shark tooth. So it's kind of coming in behind. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Where's my face? There it is. Hi, Dee Dee. How's it going? Yeah. So shark tooth means that like the tooth is kind of coming in behind the other teeth, and it kind of pushes its way up front. It's a natural thing. It's not anything crazy. It doesn't need anything to do. I'm so confused about what we are doing. I apologize to my teammates who have had to deal with this. My silliness. So am I going to Nigel's Point or not? I'm so confused. Am I going to Nigel's Point? Or staying in Astronar? I have no idea what we're doing. We're following you. What quest do you want to do? I thought we were doing the illusion quest. We can, yeah. Let's do that. My time may be very short. We'll see how my daughter does. Fingers crossed it helps. Hooray, Dwarven Dead for Janky Mouse. I'm so sorry for the confusion.
The Legion's end draws near. Favor the road traveled by few.
Who starts the quest? Oh, I've never been here. We were here just to get the flight path, and I didn't know anything of what's going on in this place. But oh, look at this. I got himself a Daggery the Wolf. Oh, he's a cutie. And Cora. Oh.
Vishnu Allah, I am honored. Del Nadris.
Sarah says, I'll stand here. Wolf something.
I am honored.
Vishnu Del Niab.
Vishnu Allah. Farewell.
Rain Wolf Runner?
I am honored.
Alright, let's see.
Good luck, friend.
Calling the threat. This will for Bolg. My scouts report that the numbers are growing greatly over the past 2 months. If they grow too great. No, I don't think that's the thing.
Be careful.
Probably Rain's cleansing.
Goddess, watch over you.
Hi, Neria. I'm flying to Desolus. Oh no! But the illusion! The illusion.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Anyways, let's see how it goes. Beggars. I don't know what it is about. Yeah, the cleansing. Okay.
How may I help?
Rain's cleansing? Okay. Yes. Which is here in Astronar. Sakura, okay. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I want to know what the illusion is. And I only have like an hour. That's it. Please. VIP Squire, how's it going? How are you doing today? Welcome. Oh, sorry. Bogus, a longtime friend of mine, is also aiding the Sentinels here in Ashenvale, but he has yet to return. He had leads on finding an item that he thought could slow the Furbogle attacks on our people, a rod created by a now-dead evil wizard. Before he left here, he mentioned seeking out a gem for the rod. He mentioned the gem possibly being hidden at the shrine in Lake Felatheme at the base of the fountain to the west. The gem was being held there before it was overrun. Okay. Oh, hey. What do we got here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lamas Bruja. I'm sorry. I'm only 32 right now. And do I do YouTube as well? Yeah, I have 2 channels. So one is where I talk about game design. It gets updated as much as I can. And that's Twitch, YouTube.com/Bogus Meat Factory. And then there's a Bogus Meat Factory stream archive, where I do it's just archives all the streams. That's all. All right, so where do we gotta go? Here? Okay. Oh, Romney's coming this way. Let's see, how do we get over there? And also I can share that too, I guess. That is the quest. Oh, no worries, dude. Thank you. Sakura does not want my quest. She wants that XP. So yeah, most of the archives all in one space. And then the other is... I wasn't paying attention. It's okay. I got you, Sakura. I'm very curious to know what this quest is. So we had to go to the outpost, I'm guessing, and then go around. Yeah. There's Wormney making his way. Is Sakura flying or is she staying? She's flying. Hopping off to bed. Oh, we feel better quickly. Thank you, Night Rider. Thank you. I hope so too. Fingers crossed. I mean, like in terms of just overall feel, my energy is like at an 80%. You know, considering I had no sleep last night. It was a non-existent sleep. But get some rest. It's so good to see you again, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. Don't be a stranger, okay? It's always good to see you. I go this way. Wild buck. Hold on, can I tame these? Cannot be tamed. Oh, that's a shame. I want to tame him. Okay. Find Tyronus. Oh, they're there. Oh, my youngest, she just had bad toothaches because she has some teeth coming in, some adult teeth coming in, and it's just causing some problems. There he is. Tyronus' body lies broken atop the island for some unknown reason. The Murlocs have left it alone. The deep slashes across his corpse obviously come from the weapons and claws of the Murlocs. As you rummage through the Torona's belongings, you find a journal that is still in good condition. You take the journal and leave Torona's corpse as it is. The only thing left to do is find the gem Tonis was seeking. Rain mentioned it being in this area. Perhaps the Murlocs have it. Sorry. Let's read that journal, baby. I started this journal so I could keep notes of my quest to help Ashenvale. There's a mystery to some of the events that occurred not too long ago, and hopefully I'll be able to unravel some of it in order to help my people. Let me start by putting down facts so they don't slip my mind at a later date. I've recently found truth to the rumors of the wizard Dartle's efforts. Where once I thought it prosperous that a human would come to our lands and learn our ways, this wizard, this evil man, came here and not only survived, but also gained some of our knowledge. I'm still uncertain how. I never discovered his goals during my investigation, but his plan seemed simple. Using druidic magic, he wanted to prevent and then control the Furbolg. If it was in an attempt to harm my kin or for some other malicious purpose, I hope to find out before my path ends. Regardless, he was apparently more successful than not in actualizing his plan. Did he want to attempt the machinations of the Furbolg before trying on my people? Did the Furbolg have something he coveted? Who knows? Using an item he created, a rod or staff of some kind, he attempted to infiltrate the Furbolg tribes of Ashenvale. At some point, this is where many of the details are still unclear, he was discovered by the Furbolg while trying to manipulate them into acting against one another. As I'm sure the elves would be, the Furbolg were angered, but they reacted much more strongly and killed Dartle. The Furbolg, at least at this time, weren't the same corrupted creatures they become. They were still rational and intelligent, the relationship with our people amicable. I'm hoping that if I can recreate the rod with the help of a dryad named Sheldrian, I can use its power to help our people and the Furbolg. Not all the Furbolg have been corrupted. Some still live and try to protect the forest. During their corruption, some of the Furbolg fled, many were killed, and others were forced out of their tribes. I found a venerable Furbolg of the Foul-Wheeled tribe living among Lake Mistral. His name is Krolg. I watched him for days, and I think if I were to approach him in the guise of a Furbolg, I could help him and discover a way to reestablish a bond between our people. Along with killing Dartle, the Furbolg split up the rod into 3 parts so it couldn't be used against them again. It's been difficult, but I have a good idea where all 3 parts were. The gem. The first part of the rod, a glowing gem, was hidden in a shrine in northwestern Ashenvale. I believe now this shrine is the ruins at the center of Lake Felathim. The sentinels tell me that it's been inhabited by Murlocs now. If I can't find the gem hidden in the shrine, it might be in the possession of one of the Murlocs. The shaft portion. This part of the rod was given to the treants near what is now called Fellwood. Neither the Furbolg nor my kind could have suspected that such magnificent creatures could ever fall to the corruption that's overtaken the land. My research tells me that the Guardians kept the piece in a small glade locked within a chest. To find out any more, I'll have to speak to Sheldrin. Sheldrin is a dryad who protects the moonwell northeast of Lake Iris. She refuses to leave the forest or forsake it to the corruption. I know she has the power and knowledge to repair the rod, or to at least tell me how I can do it on my own. The pommel of the rod was given to the druids of Dordanil. There's one major problem with this, though. The druids are dead. Their spirits now inhabit the area and are no longer hospitable. This may require more investigation, I'm not sure. I'm powerful enough to fight the spirits of my dead kin, let alone delve into the depths of Dordanil and find the pommel. Note, during my preparations in Astronor, I recently met a dwarf hunter who has spent a good portion of his time in Ashenvale trying to help my people. He came from a place called Stormwind. We spoke over a few ales one night, and his tales have given me new hope of finding the pommel. Whoa, this is a big journal. He tells me he's been throughout all of Dordanil, and he's never seen a chest or any container that may hold the pommel. He also tells me that rotting slimes have inhabited the area, and they devour almost anything smaller than them. He's seen them eat tables, sculptures, bears, and even gnomes. The slimes seem to gain a great deal of sustenance from things magical. If the chest holding the pommel was enchanted at all, the slimes might have eaten it. It's a gamble, but I have to check. I have no other clues at this time. As I find out more, I'll put the details here, but until then I shall work on finding the parts of the rod and helping Ashenvale. Okay. Look at that, perfect timing. Here comes Sakura. And Wormney. Oh my god, the gang's all here. That was a big read to give us a lot of, to tell us to fight. A walkthrough of the entire quest. I love it. That's Mugglefin. Turn this down. It's way loud in my ears. Pass on that. Kill Murlocs. Good. I'm good at doing that. We're good at killing. What's your favorite thing about Hunter so far? I mean, pets. Being ranged filth. Not have it's easy mode, right? Just let other people do work. I haven't even called my pet. Stanky, you're up, buddy. He's right there. I realized I didn't have him available at the time. Silly me. Murloc eye. Come on, Murloc. I made a bunch of ammo too before this. And we're not getting any XP for this. I'm sorry, Daria. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kudo. Oh, they killed so many Murlocs. Oh, poor Murlocs. They didn't deserve to die like that, you know. Anyways. Should be going down here. Right, somewhere. It says he's here. There he is. Nothing on him. Oh, Murlocs. Come out and play, yeah. You know, school until Tuesday. Hey, nice spring break. Congratulations. Good times. That's was a good time. Oh, Murlocs. ¿Dónde está el Murloc? Huzzah! Respawn wait times, yay! Sammy. That is a horde. Did you end up playing any of this? VIP Squire? Out of curiosity? There we go, respawning. Please give us the thing. No. No. No, Murlocs.
I'm out of range.
Please, Murloc, give us the things. Give us what we need, buddy. Please. Oh, no. We have to. This is the wonderful grind for just this little stupid doinkus thing. There's the gem. Oh, thank God. There we go. I'm doing this because it's a much lower level quest, but apparently it allows us to have a great illusion that is very important. Like, you get this item that gives you an illusion on your character, but normally you have to turn in the item for the quest. But if you just don't turn in the quest, you got that item now, and it gives you that illusion, which is what we're doing. Because that's how that's like, it's a must for me to have little stupid things. So I'm gonna be there, being an idiot as always am, flirting with people in Ironforge. The journal may have spoiled it, indeed, but you know what, Rumney? I haven't seen it yet. You know? So, I may know what it might be, but I haven't seen it in action. The reality is the surprise, is the sense of accomplishment, and we get it forever. Exactly. All the ladies are gonna love my illusion. I will be the hottest thing in Ironforge. That is saying a lot, because there's a lot of lava there that happens to be really hot. It's so stupid. One of the small things the Alliance get over the Horde. Oh. I just want to be a stupid looking Furbolg. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. The things that I do.
How may I help?
Okay. This is terrible, Bogus. Tyrannus is dead. The time for mourning will come, but for now we must focus our efforts. I shall send some of the sentinels to recover Tyrannus' body as soon as possible. You have Tyrannus' journal and the gem he is seeking. Do you think you're capable of completing this task? I would rest much better knowing that. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so the talk. It's cleansing. You'll have to do the research yourself, but from the notes Tyrannus has made, it sounds like your next course of action is to find the other pieces of the rod Dartol created. Start by heading to the Moonwell east of Iris Lake. When you're ready, follow the road and turn north when you reach a small sitting area on their left. A dryad there named Sheldrin is better suited to your guide. Seek her out. Keep the gem with you.
Farewell.
Okay. Following. Oh, did we get water walking? We got water walking. Dude. Is that a druid, a shaman thing? Get to do water walking. That's so cool. I love it. I very much thought that WoW didn't have a lot of things that interact with the world, right? I really didn't think that it did at all. And I'm finding more and more that that's very much not the case. That was probably the largest misconception that I had about World of Warcraft, or at least classic World of Warcraft, was that it was far more focused on just hunting, gear, loot, that sort of stuff. And in reality, what happened is just that the perception was there. That the bulk of players who are playing the game weren't emphasizing the way that you can interact with the world in weird and interesting ways, just weird ways that are silly and fun. They're there. They've always been there, but people never utilize them properly or effectively. And thus, here we are, getting the thing to turn us into furbolgs. Hey, bears. The bulls, the bears, the shadowhorn stags. Hey, you ever get yourself a stag? I cannot stress how excited I am to be a furbolg. Like much uglier Furbies. On brand. Indeed it is. Oh, look at that flying chameleon man. A blink dragon. Oh, he's cute.
Is there trouble?
Hello, how are you? Oh, hello.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Oh, Rain sent you. Must be serious indeed. What can I help you with? I wish your tidings were better. Rain is correct. I know about Dartle's creation and the treants in the area. At least I did once. They've become corrupted now, their nature twisted. If your goal is to find the next piece of the rod, you'll have to find the key to open the chest it's in. The wooden key is on one of the treants northeast of here near Fellwood. Once you have it, look for a small glade west of the road, near the Fellwood border. The chest should be there. Cool. Let's go. It's not too far away. And now the quest is green, which means we actually get some XP for this. So yeah, my thing for people is when you're playing an MMO, like, slow down. I know a lot of people are very eager to be like max level and do all the stuff and get all the good gear. Like, just slow down on the gear. Care more about that world and doing silly, stupid things. I cannot stress enough just how excited I will be to be a furbolg. And just Bogus the furbolg. I don't know. There's just something appealing about that. That's very exciting. Because the fact that Wormney is just like, we got to do this illusion quest. The illusion quest. And everyone's like, what illusion quest? Like, it's the illusion quest. It's like this item that you can get that'll give you an illusion. You don't have to turn the item in, though, and finish the quest. You could just keep it. It's like, yes. I want to do an illusion. I want to wear the Murloc costume. Like, I want these things. The Laughing Sisters. Big tree.
What is nature's call? Hi.
I love that you can poke people still like you could original Warcraft. There is a horde quest. You can fight alongside the dryads. Oh, really? Interesting. Ghost Paw Alpha. Boo. Here's some dryads. So we need the iron shaft. Oh, cooked crab claw. Oh, what a death animation. What a death animation. Oh, wait, where's the key? Hold on. I did not get a key. got a key. It's not on the bodies are not there though. Like I can't loot anything off these guys. I'm guessing it's on each one. It's different. One each. All right.
I'm out of range. That's better.
The crazed ancients. Oh, that death animation's so good. Oh yeah, he's got it for sure. No, I didn't have it. Oh, poor dude. Oh, there's a whole bunch over here. There's a whole bunch over here. There's like 4 of them. Peace blooms? Oh, just peace blooms. Maybe we'll need just 1 per person. No. Let's see. Yeah, you need the wooden key. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's see. I don't see him up here. The ability to look at elementals has been nice in that regard. Neria may have gotten the shaft. We all got the shaft. Get it? It's a play on words. Saying that we got the shaft. Get it? There's at least iron over here. He's one bad mother. Shut your mouth. Shaft. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Oops.
I can't do that yet.
Nothing. Okay. Elementals. Here we go. Down south.
Too far away.
We can do this. We're gonna get this. I want this illusion. Sandals? That's not it. Oh no. No. Curse you. RNG. We can find this, guys. We can do this. I believe. Please. There's more here.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
One key for me. Fingers crossed. Come on, give us that key, baby. The wonderful world of WoW, where you have to rely on rare drops for your quests that each person has to get. The key gods are smiling at us. Let's save Wormney. They got a bunch over here.
Too far away. Past that yet.
Just wait. Just wait. Enchant gloves with herbalism. I'll knock it here. We gotta let Sakura loot the body so that you can get the key. Boom, boo, doo, 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 doo. Watch guard. So we gotta go back to the front. It should respawn up there. Anyways, yeah, we've been having lots of progress in this. I've been enjoying this a bunch. I can't wait. I want to get this quest done, and that'll probably be it for me. I don't have a long stream tonight, so I'll probably just do this one quest, and that's gonna be it. Amorphous beats Sack Torfree. Sakanako, how are you, my friend? It's so good to see you. How have you? What have you been up to? I hope you're doing well.
I need to get closer.
Huzzah! You've been up to no good? That's the best kind of good to be up to. Have you been playing anything good? Any projects that you've been working on? I know you always have a project in the mix, in the oven. You got a bun in the oven at all times. A creative bun in the oven. Got your little brain baby. If not, it's still good too. But have you been playing anything good? Have you been bunning anything really good? I have far too many half-finished projects. Tell me about it. So I went a whole month without any ADHD medication, and that caused me to have just nothing finished in my life. I couldn't finish anything, and thus I'm now having to play catch up with a lot of it. Get ready for your pick. Oh yeah, hold on a second. One second. So majestic. So majestic. All right, what's the next spot? We gotta go there. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out if my ADHD works on me. So Kanako, I have learned that without it, it absolutely worked on me. I was actually a complete and utter mess. I was a wreck of a human being that was just so discombobulated. And I got frustrated so incredibly easily. But you've been playing Yakuza 0 though. How is that going? But to talk about like ADHD medication, I don't know what you're on. I'm not going to pry, of course. I was on Adderall, 20 milligrams, just extended release. So just once daily. And, it was remarkable. So, like, when I talk about how, like, when I had taken it, I was very, like, clear, and my body had this very initial reaction, like, you need to go to sleep. You were so freaking tired. Like, you have worked too hard and too much, and, like, you haven't stopped for even a fraction of a second. Get rest. And so, like, I conked out when I first took it, and it was so great because, like, I had learned so much about my own coping mechanisms and what I was doing to kind of just compensate for my ADHD symptoms and how those weren't working anymore, and then learning about the tools and things that I could have. So like it was interesting to kind of get a feel for what was and wasn't working for me, what was the ADHD and what was me just being like a lazy person. What was me just being an impatient jerk. It was really, really interesting, but when I ran out of my medication, I was a wreck. Like, I couldn't... There was an instance, and this is literally, like, what was going on in my brain, and this was so, like, indicative of my experience without my medication, was... There was a moment where my daughter was trying to tell me something. My wife was also trying to have a conversation with me. But also, one of our cats was walking, and I could hear the paw pads just tapping on the floor. And I could not, like, I was so upset. Because I couldn't block that cat walking. I couldn't block that out, and I couldn't focus on anything that anyone was saying. And I was so frustrated and flustered that I couldn't deal with it. And that sort of stuff was constant, or always constant in my life. Or if something interrupted my train of thought, it was as if somebody had literally just, like, pulled my arm out of my socket. It was frustrating, it was irritating, but it was just so just infuriating. Skoniko says, yeah, I've been basically deadlocked in my work for a year. That's how it finally got bad enough for me to discover that ADHD exists. Absolutely. And it becomes really crippling. And, like, so what was really interesting was that, like, I didn't need those coping mechanisms anymore when I had my medication. And when my medication actually ran out and I couldn't get it refilled because of the shortage here in the US, I didn't have any mechanisms. So like my symptoms were a million times worse. There we go. and it was just really tough. Initial response to stimulus was encouraging, but it keeps wearing off. Haven't found something that sticks yet. So my stuff would typically wear off around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I was at 15 milligrams. And then when they bumped up to 20, it lasts till about 6 or 7 o'clock before I start to kind of wear off. But there's still remnants of it. I don't crash anymore. And it's not as bad. Like in the longer term. Oh yeah. See, I've only been doing it now since October. But it seems to have been going well. Every time I tried something, it works for like a week. Oh my goodness. It upsets me that the tree ants have become corrupt. I wish I could do more to help them. I'm pleased to see you back. The final piece of the rod was given to the druids of Dordanil for safekeeping. No idea where they hid it. I'm sorry I can't help you more than that. All I can tell you is to follow the road that leads towards the barrens. The druids took shelter to the east of that road, but they won't be of much help to you. They were killed recently. Something I don't like. Where'd you go?
Hi.
I don't like to think about much. When you find the final piece, bring it to me. Cool. Following. At least it's progress, right? At least it's progress, and that's what's most important. I mean, it took me over 3 years to finally get a diagnosis because the doctors and their perception of me was just like, oh, you're a smart guy and you're aware of these things. You're self-aware, so obviously it's something that can be managed. And I was just like, it's not manageable. It isn't anymore. But also like it just told me or showed me just how much I had, like, one of the most like difficult things for me to cope with emotionally, and something I still kind of cope with now. After learning that like it was legitimate, that the ADHD as a diagnosis was a legitimate one, I think probably the hardest thing for me to come to terms with was that it took almost 40 years. And it was debilitating in my life. And it really was. It was something where I couldn't complete a project. I couldn't commit to anything. And I would constantly just kind of flip-flop back and forth between a million different ideas. But it became such a problem that I never did anything. I was completely and truly crippled by it. Sakanako says, yeah, the stress of deadlines always was enough to get me in the gear in the past, which wasn't great, but I was more functional. And now that doesn't work, so I'm just stressed, but without even any use for that. So Sakanako, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want me to get personal, but like, how old were you when that started happening? Again, for me, that was around 35, 36. So that was when my coping mechanisms stopped working. Or started to at least degrade. And that's when I was like, I have to do something. I'm a stay-at-home dad. Guess 39. So yeah, as we age, and so yeah, 39. This seems to be like around that magic number. 39 is when I finally got the diagnosis and was able to actually get medication and treatment for it, which has been invaluable to say the least. But yeah, you had those coping mechanisms. They are failing you, and like you need something to do something. Getting assessment results back next week. And like I had to take a cognitive assessment, and that's typically relegated for like TBIs. And so like, oh, you tested like off the charts, you're fine. And it's like, yeah, you had me sit in a room with one individual and do tests of like memory and reflex. And it's like, of course I'm fine. Of course I'm fine there. You gave me a test where I had to sit there at a computer screen, and whenever the letter like N emerged, I got to push the space bar. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do that. And it's like, it's so hard for people because they're like these people were like, oh, you hyperfixate on things, so you don't have ADHD. And it's like, I hyperfixate on weird things. That's why I play video games. Like, that's the thing. They did tests like that with me too, and I was disappointed in them. Yeah, it does not tell you that you have ADHD. That tells you if you have cognitive dysfunction. That tells you if you have brain damage, if you have, I noticed like that. I do find on this. Yeah, exactly. That's not an indication of any ADHD. Yeah, slimes. Yes. Give me the goo, baby. And And so, yeah, I was really frustrated at that too. But I finally had a therapist at that point. Oh, there it is. No, it's silk cloth and padding. It's not the slimes. Okay. I mean, the thing that kind of say it was the slimes. What could it be? Journal alludes to slimes. Is it something in particular we're looking for? Oh, hi. Whoops. And so, yeah. Romney says it is the slimes. Yeah, I think it's the slimes. I'm pretty sure it's the slimes. Unless the undead took it. Which I don't think is the case. Oh, see, there you go. Oh, it's an assassin. Slimes it is! Spongy morals. Ooh, spongy morals. Ooh, the sharp talon. Look at that guy. Oh, what a pretty boy. Broken lock. Alright, so what are those guys? Slimes are going to be considered beasts, maybe? Demons? No. So I hope that you get that respite, Sakanako. I mean that truly. Like, I know how frustrating that can be. And I spent so much of my time having to deal with that. Oh, there's more slimes this way. All these ladies sneaking around here. Oh, 5 over by Wormney. So what are you guys? If you're not elementals, you're not beasts. Humanoids? No. Dang it. I'm just glad at least I know it's a thing, that I can seek help with it, instead of just feeling bad about my poor... Yeah, exactly, and know that it's actually a condition, instead of being just like, oh, it's just on you, you know? And that is very reassuring in that regard, that it's not your fault. And it really isn't. And, like, it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. It's hard for a lot of people to be able to grok that. Okay. Shredder operating manual. Oh my gosh. Donde esta? Oh, there's a slime. I want those pages, though. Bring me the red pages.
Too far away.
You just gotta find the right person. Because the only time that I was able to get any diagnosis at all was because the therapist at the time was like, "Hey, you've got this. you have ADHD." It's like, "Do I?" And they're like, "Yes, you absolutely do." And then they're like, "Here's the psychiatrist," and they talk to me, and they're like, "Yeah, you clearly have ADHD. Here's your medication." It's like, "Oh my god, thank you." Inventory full. Clearance space. Clearance space. Clearance space. I need that lane wolf flank though. For the Murloc guys. The RNG has cursed us. They're cursed by RNGesus. At least I'm getting some silk, I guess. There's a positive there.
I'm out of range.
Nope. Nothing. Come on, man. Hello, senior slimes. Hello. There we go.
I'm out of range. I'm out of range.
Come on, little guy.
I can't pass that yet.
Petted Lenny. Nope. I'm looking for, let's see. Am I still looking for the same thing? Yeah. Iron Pommel. Yep. Where have they gone? Slimity slimes. Slimity slimes. The Furbolg. Ooh, there we go. Look at those guys. Some horde dudes. Ooh, those are level 40. Ooh, don't want to go over there. A slime. Slime. A Slimity slime. I said Slimity slime. There we go. Hey, you invisible person, leave my slimes alone.
Too far away.
Oops.
Inventory is
Broken lock.
carry anymore.
Nope. Come on, man. Spend your morals, goodbye.
Inventory is full.
Decomposing boot. It doesn't help that these guys have been attacking them. It does not help that these guys have been coming in and taking out this stuff as it pops up. Tangy clam meat. Oof. The hunt for the slimes, man. Who knew? That would be so arduous. And daunting. Slimes, man. Fucking slimes. Any slimes over here? We got any slimes over here? I need like what's his name? Vigo the Carpathian to come out and bring out all the slimes.
I'm out of range.
Nope. You take a clip of the cop from Rock and Roll yelling, "Slime!" They need it. Oh, we need slime so much. We need slime in our life. Nothing from that one. Jeez. Look at that, dude. That's so cool. Horde camp. I wish I could just give you this pommel. I'll pummel you.
Too far away.
Let's get this. Ever seen rock and roll? I've never. What is rock and roll? What is rock and roll? Is that kind of like a Schoolhouse Rock kind of thing?
Inventory is full.
My gosh, my poor inventory. Lifeless skull. No, thank you. It was Nirvana's first full-length movie before they did the Care Bears movie. Oh, really? You have my attention. You said Care Bears. Two chests here coming. Nothing? Nothing? Oh my gosh, rotting slime. Earlier I had a quest for Murloc heads. Each Murloc is a head, right? Eventually not. I killed dozens before I had what I needed. Both broken locks. I'll take them. It's some sort of futuristic setting story about a kid that had a rock and roll band. I may have heard of rock and roll before. Hold on, let me think. It sounds familiar. In kind of a weird, a little bit of a dystopic future, yeah. Blondie and Lou Reed. What? Dude. That's fantastic. I love that stuff. I eat that stuff up. Broken locks. Oh, there we go. Slime babies. Oh, stop it, hunters. Stop it, you sneaky elves. Stop it. Give me my slimes. Don't kill my slimes. Don't kill my slimes. There it is. I got the pommel. Two more chests there.
Inventory is full.
Let's just go. Okay. Let's just go. I'm sorry. Broken lock. Broken heart. My mom said I would never... I could never achieve half of what even a furbolg could. I'm going to show you, Mom. Oh, let's turn this into become a Furbolg. And then I have to go to sleep because tomorrow's a long day. Tomorrow's library day. I got to take my kids to the library. I was supposed to all this week, but lots of things have just happened. We've been so jam-packed with stuff we couldn't. And then take them grocery shopping. It's like a big day for us. And then my eldest also do schoolwork. So it's just jam-packed with stuff. Being a parent and having to homeschool your kid for one grade has been, woo. But she had to pretty much make up the entire year's worth of curriculum when she started in February, and she's halfway done with the whole school year now. She's making great progress. This is not an official one. This one is the Warmain server, and it is a 1x. So it increases the spawn rate on a lot of stuff, like enemy-wise. But it outside of that, like the spawn rate stuff, I think it's pretty true to original WoW. Why do I have to homeschool Kuno? It's a long story, my friend. It's a long story that may lead to lots of legal things. The school may have made some mistakes. The school system may have dropped the ball. So we've had to do that. She's going back in school, though, in the fall with a different school. And one that's going to be a lot better. So, we've been working over that, so slowly but surely. Thank you, Sakura, for the link. Yes, Warmain, that is the one. And, it's been a good server, though. I've been enjoying playing this. I don't know, to give it the context to kind of go, like, I love MMORPGs, but I've strayed so far away from World of Warcraft because it was the competition back in the day. And I never gave it a fair shot. I never really played it. And so this is my opportunity to go, I want to actually do this. I want to play this game and give it an honest analysis. And so far it's actually been incredibly well perceived by me. A lot of my misconceptions are definitely misconceptions.
What is nature's call?
Oh, the rod's design is simple. Total didn't use his arcane knowledge in its creation. It's more druidic, in nature. I made a pun, didn't I? Druidic in nature. I'm so funny. Now then, the rod. Let's see about putting it back together, shall we? This is Wormknee's one being made right now. There, that wasn't too bad. What did you say that you and Rain were going to do with this thing? It's powerful.
Hi.
Time to do mine. I can't wait to use this thing because it would. So this is a thing. It's a kind of cow where it gives you an illusion ability, and you're supposed to finish the quest by turning it in. You don't have to do that. You don't have to turn it in. She's conjuring food, apparently.
Is there trouble?
Here's the completed rod focus. Reconstructing it was simple. It's finding the shrine that has the power to recharge it that'll be the hard part. With some focus and effort, it shouldn't be too hard for someone like you, who's already accomplished so much. Head southeast of here. There are very few paths, so be careful. And keep your eyes on the north. To the north, the shrine is hidden within the mountains that surround this glade. Once there, place the rod there in the shrine. The rest is magic. Okay. So we have this rod, right? Somewhere in my inventory, I have this rod. And it's late. No, that's okay. Yes, please lead the way. Get rid of these bones. I don't need the slimy bones. There it is, the reconstructed rod. So much junk to sell because of those stupid things. But I have a recipe for Sakura for enchanting. Enchant gloves with herbalism. We are so close. I can taste the Furbolg. Yeah, this is why Kuno that I can't play very much. I can only play in the evenings, late at night, and that sort of thing, because my day is almost completely wrapped up in helping my oldest not only get her schoolwork done, but also like to help her acclimate to a more positive learning environment. She tests off the charts. I mean, in the standardized testing and stuff like this on her reading and math levels, she's in the 99th percentile on both, compared to kids that are peers. And she's reading novels. She's reading heavy duty books now, and she reads them really quick and digests them all. She loves math. She loves all this stuff. But like, whew, she's gone through some stuff, and so it's really tough for her sometimes. She wants to be back in school. And so I'm more than happy to like just take that time to work with her on these sorts of things. You can see a sense of subtle yet powerful force within the shrine and surrounding trees. You begin placing the rod within the shrine, and a soft thrumming noise emits from around you as the shrine begins to glow. After the glow dies, you can see the re-enchanted rod within the shrine's bases. Fingers crossed, Kuno. So now that I have it, I don't have to take this one, right? I can just decline this task, right? Yeah. And it's like I don't have to take it at all. Okay. Oh my god. It's 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Can I dance? No.
Hi-ho,
Oh!
hi-ho.
Oh, he does. He does. Oh, the emotes, though. Yes, we can lay down. Okay, laugh doesn't make me laugh.
You look pretty. I like your hair. Here's a drink. Are you ready now?
Oh ho! Nothing for train. Nothing for chicken. Okay. Raz. Ras? Come on. Rasp. No, nothing there. I heard stories about plays being staged in WoW. I want to say if you take damage or receive damage, it goes away. I forget. Yeah. Yeah. I figured as much. That won't keep me from being a doofus in Iron Forge. 3 minutes. And it's got no... It doesn't stop, right? Yeah. It's just a 1 minute cooldown, so... No, it's got unlimited. Unlimited charges. Oh, yeah. We're done.
Brilliant.
Thank you for that journey. It was beautiful. Hold on. Hold on, let's see if it waves. It doesn't wave. Oh, man. Hit Z. All laying in a pile. Plays were done some back in SWG. Yes. Nope, the weapons do not come out. I wish they did. That'd be great. Hold on.
Can't attack that target.
Let me find something to attack. Oh, it went away. Hold on. Let's see what happens when you have to attack something. Can I ride my mount in it? Oh no, you can't mount while affected by that shapeshift. Okay, so we can't ride our mount. Yeah, illusions, Sakura, definitely help in that regard. Here we go. Let's see how this works. Oh, it does when you're fighting. It does when you're fighting. I've got my gun. He doesn't have an animation though. He's just shooting it from there. That's hilarious. So weapons do come out when you fight, but you don't have a pull-out thing. Yep. Even if it's the melees, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna be a Furbolg now. That's just what I'm gonna be. I'm sorry, that's just how it works now.
I can't carry anymore.
I don't need the 10. Huzzah! Okay. Now to safety and to sleep. I feel you, Sakura. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. You have no idea. Oh, Sakura. You ready to do some improvisation in Ironforge? The Paladin and the Furbolg. You gonna push me into the lava? An epic duel. There I am, being a Furbolg. No worries, Sakura. Yeah, staying in zone to finish this in the morning. No worries, Sakura. Get some rest. I'm gonna be a Furbolg until the end. This is amazing. Look at my little swaying loincloth. It's the best. This is the best. Good night, Sakura. Thank you so much for putting up with this silliness and not like us being like, what are we doing? Huh? What now? Going to Ironforge. Hello. I'm a Furbolg. This makes my day. Get some sleep, Demonic Man. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I know this wasn't the most exciting stream of all, but I wanted to get a little bit of something in tonight. And now I get to go feed my guinea pigs, put my laundry in the dryer, and go to sleep. Because tomorrow's going to be a big day. Oh my goodness. That's what it look like. Noble Garden ends. And we did it. We did it. We finished the Noble Garden event. Then Children's Week begins in 3 weeks. That's exciting. Oops. I was like, oh, there's somebody there. I'm going to be silly. And it's like, oh, it's Wormney. Never mind. We're good. Look at that guy and his try-hard wings. Oh, this is a stick-up. This is a stick-up. Give us the money. The Furbolgs demand it. Yes! Robbing the place. That's what we're doing. We're gonna stage heists in friggin' Ironforge. No funny stuff. In the vault.
Talk to me.
Alright. You asked for it. Gets frisky with the banker. Furbolgs, run this town. We. Hi. Here to make a transaction. I promise I am not holding the bankers hostage. Yep. Any and all deposits must be made with me or my associate, Mr. Furbolg Jr. over there. Everyone has gone over there. There's like, nope, we're not dealing with that. Nothing? Shoot. I turned into a bunny. Who turned me into a bunny? Now, who turned... I've been turned into a bunny. Got bunnied. You never bunny a Furbolg. I probably... Is it F-U-R or F-I-R? I forget. Run away! Hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity, hippity hoppity. Okay, I really have to go. I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. This is a problem. I need to go. Okay, where are we going? Where are we dropping? Who's on? We have... Why is this never in order? Oh! I haven't rated them in forever. They're on right now. Noodles of Doodles. We gotta go rate them. Let's go rate nudes. And Noodles of Doodles. I don't know what they're playing. It doesn't matter. I'll be back sometime soon. I won't be on tomorrow night. And Saturday is up in the air. We'll see how it goes. Very soon, I will be having to do something embarrassing for the sake of charity, where I have to eat an incredibly spicy thing. I've got my Da Bomb hot sauce ready to take on camera. God help me. So that might be Saturday. We'll see. Or Sunday. Maybe, most likely Sunday. All right, I'll be back later. Have a wonderful night, guys. And as always, to humor. Take care. Bye.